Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is a live recording of a 50-minute full body flexibility practice. Now, I do use my strap quite a bit. So, if you've got something to make your arms longer, I do recommend that. And I use my bolster a little bit, but find some space to move for sure. And let's get started. We will begin today laying down, of course. I am going to lay on my pillow just this way, but you can lay on whatever you would like. Have your straps close by as well, and let's find our way down. So you might bring your arms just out to your sides, or you could tuck your hands behind your head. But maybe just take a few breaths with your knees bent and your feet planted. Give your shoulders and your chest a chance to soften and open up a little bit. Maybe giving your spine and back a chance to arch a little bit, depending on what you're laying on. And then you can move your legs if you want to. Maybe into a diamond shape, or maybe you're just going to keep the knees bent. But let's take a slow breath in. Just fill up with air. And let it all go. And do that again. A nice slow breath in. And out. One more time. Just fill up with air. And let it all go. You can make any adjustments that you need to make so that we can just spend a few moments here. Slowing down your day, your week. Just you and your breath. And stay just like this for maybe about 3 more breaths. Breathe a little bit slower and deeper if you'd like. And if you are laying on top of something, we're going to take it out from under us, just so we're all flat on our backs, but have your straps close by if it's not already, and like flat on your back. You can either hug your knees in or leave your feet planted, but feel free to sway side to side a few times. We're going to be lifting both feet up into the air though. And if you've got a strap, we're going to use it. We're going to be making a diamond shape with our legs. So if you lift the feet up and bring them together, if you can reach for your feet and hold on to them with your hands, you don't really need the strap, or it's just nice to use sometimes. Think about bringing the soles of the feet together a little bit, hooking your strap just up and over the feet so that you can keep your head and shoulders relaxed on the ground. And let the knees widen. Your feet might even be falling towards the hips a little bit. Trying to open the hips up here. Also relaxing as best you can. So you might find that the feet are trying to fall away from you. So the strap kind of helps make your arms just a bit longer. We are going to be coming back here, but we're going to be straightening our legs, lifting our feet up into the air. So if you've got the strap, keep it on the feet. Let your arms get really long with that strap. Shining the soles of the feet up above you. You can point your toes towards your forehead, just finding some length through the legs. A gentle press of the low back into the ground. Of course, if you don't have a strap, you can hold onto the legs or maybe send your hands underneath your low back. Just another breath or two with our legs straight, and then we're going to come back to the diamond shape. So as you bend the knees and let them come wide, see if the bottom of your feet will kind of turn to face each other. And opening up through the hips again. Now we're going to be lifting our feet back up into the air. So if you're using a strap, keep it on both of them until you've got some length through the legs. And then we're going to take our left foot out and just leave the right one in the strap. And your left foot can come all the way down to the ground. You can keep that knee bent or you can slide it out long, but focus just a little bit more on that right leg right now. Maybe a gentle point of the toes towards the forehead. A little press of your low back into the ground. So leaving your right leg lifted up, our left foot is gonna try to come all the way back up there too. So both of the feet are back in the strap. And then leaving the left foot and the right foot can come to the ground. And maybe sliding that leg out long. Feel your left hamstring. Take another breath, and then your right foot can start to lift once again. Maybe tuck back into the strap. And then just take a second, lengthening both of the legs, maybe a point of the toes towards the forehead, and press your low back into the ground too. And then we're going to come back to that diamond shape. So you can start to bend the knees. See if the soles of the feet come together. Let the feet fall towards the hips. Now we're going to lower our legs to the ground, but maybe we can keep the strap and make this a nice slow lower. Now your arms are going to have to get longer because as your feet come to the ground, you need more slack on that strap, but keep it snug. Keep that diamond snug. And the feet find the ground. Let the knees still fall out wide, and you can continue to hold on to the strap. Nice work, you guys. Take another breath or two. You can either let go of your strap or hang onto it, but we're just going to bring our knees together, so it might get a little bit tangled. Relax, let go of your strap. Sway the knees side to side. You could hug your knees into your chest if you wanted to. And maybe you can take your strap off of your feet somewhere along the way and just place it off to the side. Just check in with how you are feeling so far through your legs, your hips. We're going to be coming up to seated. So either roll over or rock yourself forwards. But let's come all the way up to seated. Then we're going to set up 90-90 with our legs. So maybe the right leg can be in front. And if we tip over to the right side, we'll bring our left leg behind us. You might want to slide your knee towards your foot. You might keep your knee in line with your hip, your nice 90-90. Or you could scooch the knee further back. Just heel toe your foot along the edge of the mat maybe. And tipping over a little bit more to that right side. If you can press into your hand, we might open the chest to the left too. And you could place your hand kind of on your hip or your quad. We want to feel this back leg a little bit if we're lucky enough to feel that. But your left hand can either stay on your hip or reach for the ground behind you. Try to relax through your legs a little bit here, your ankles too. So you got your left hand behind you on the ground. We're going to be bringing it forwards again and taking this left leg, our back leg, slide it all the way up and over top of your right leg, stacking our legs, and then we're going to keep turning our upper body over towards the right, Push into your hands, lift your chest. You might take a peek behind you, or you might be looking over towards the right, but just walk the hands over that way or behind you ever so slightly, but push into your hands to keep the chest lifted so that we feel a little bit of a twist through our core. And not here long. Take another breath or two. You can start to walk your hands back up. And if you can tip over, lift the knees and just give them a hug or a squeeze. Shake it out. And then our left leg will sit up 90-90, going the other way. Left leg in front, hip on over to that left side, and then just figure out what your back leg is going to be doing. Sliding up a little bit, right in line with the hip, or staggering back a bit more. The further back I go with my knee, the more I feel my hip flexor. That can be different for all of us. So once we're tipping to the left, we might lean back. Place your hand on your hip. Maybe this is where you're feeling something, or bring it to the ground behind you to lean back some more. Nice work, you guys. Bring your right hand back in front of you and slowly move your back leg all the way up on top of that left leg, and then just keep turning the upper body over towards the left, maybe a little bit further behind you. Push into your hands, so push into the ground. I'm just going to flip around quickly. Lifting the chest and trying to feel a little twist through the core. Take another breath here. And you can start to make your way back. Lifting the knees up. Give them a nice hug or squeeze. Shake it out. And we're going to find our way onto our bellies next. Moving right along today. So come on over. Lay on your belly. And just take a moment to stack your palms. Rest your foreheads. Maybe give your hips a sway side to side too. Our left arm is going to find its way out to the side. Now I'm going to do a cactus arm. We've been doing a lot of different variations with this one. So if you found somewhere where you like to be, straight arm on either of those different angles that we tried earlier in the week, or you can do the nice cactus arm, just palm facing down, left arm out to the side, and then tipping over if you're going to be tipping over onto the left. See if you can relax your head on the ground and let your top leg take you further if you feel like you need to go further. Just try to relax that top leg on the ground though, the foot. If you're on your left side a little bit, slowly tip onto your belly again. Stick with this left arm, but we're going to bring it beside us, so our hand by our hip and our palm facing up. And just let that shoulder relax and be heavy. You might even wiggle your fingers a few times. We're going to try to keep our palm facing up and start to bend the elbow a little bit and just slide that elbow back. So maybe it's in line with your shoulder, but you're only going to go as far as that arm will allow you to go, where your palm is still facing up. The elbows trying to move out to the side a little bit to make a cactus arm facing the wrong way, the opposite way. And you might move your arm and take a breath, a few breaths, and then maybe it will move a little bit more. But it's that inward rotation, so it's a little different, a little weird. Making any adjustments that you need. Palm is still facing up. Maybe you get your elbow all the way in line with your shoulder. Just another breath here, though, and then you can slide, scoot your arm all the way back to your side. So it's straight again. It's nice and snug to you. You're able to relax it completely. And then just stack your palms underneath your forehead again. Just check in with how you are feeling through that left arm, that shoulder, elbow, wrist. And when you're ready to switch to your right arm going out, just take the same variation on this side that you did before. So I'll do my cactus arm. Palm facing down. And then you can roll onto your side if you're going to be rolling. Rest your head. Gotta get comfy. So you open up through your chest. Stay for another breath or two if you're on your side. Just tipping back over and onto your belly. And then sliding your right arm all the way to your side, your palm facing up. And take a second here to just let your arm be nice and heavy. And we'll keep the palm facing up. And then start to slide the elbow kind of out to the side a little bit. The hand can follow along. And I kind of like to go a little bit, stop, relax, go just a little bit further. Just give that shoulder a chance to rotate. And stay relaxed. And our palm continues to face up. Slowly slide your arm all the way back to your side. Relax again. When you're ready to move your arm, stack the palms, rest the forehead on top. Maybe a gentle sway through the hips. So you can bring your hands by your shoulders and we're going to press ourselves up to tabletop. Just coming onto the hands and knees for a moment. Maybe a sway through the hips. And we're going to be finding our way to child's pose, but if you want to keep your knees together, you can have your knees nice and close together. And maybe we all start by sitting back on the heels, just on the tops of the feet. And you might want your pillow in front to be a pillow for your forehead. But with the legs closer together, we might have a bit more of a rounded spine if we bring our head all the way to the ground. So you can start to lean forwards. And as you lean forwards, if your hips start to lift off the heels, maybe just press into your hands in front of you a little bit. Try to keep the hips as close to the heels as when you started until they absolutely have to lift. And just slowly let the chest either come towards your knees if they're together, or to the ground if you brought your knees wide. And then let's rest our forehead on something, whether that is the ground, a pillow, your arms. And if it feels more comfortable to bring your arms to your sides with your palms facing up, you can do that too. Nice and slow. Start to lift. And come all the way back onto your hands and knees. Bring your knees under your hips and maybe sway side to side. And then from tabletop, we're going to bring our knees back together and cross the right leg up and over the left one, trying to cross the legs and widen the feet. Just kind of scoot your knees towards the middle of the mat, and you can either stay on your hands or lower down to your forearms. And you can also be on the hands and then sit down if you want to come to seated. With the feet wide and the knees just trying to stack on top of one another. Take another breath or two wherever you happen to be. We're going to meet back in tabletop, whether you are pretty much there or on your forearms. If you're seated, uncross your legs, maybe give the hips a sway. And bring the knees a little closer together again so that the left leg can cross up and over the right one. Scooch the feet out wider. Center the knees a little bit more. And then maybe you try to come down onto your forearms. Or stay on your hands. Or again, you could try to sit down. Keeping the feet nice and wide. Another breath or two wherever you are right now. And leaning back in tabletop one last time. Just to sway through the hips. And we are going to sit down with our legs in front of us. So maybe starting by giving the knees a hug or squeeze. But we're going to be sending our legs out long, and you can go as wide as you want to go with your legs, close together as you want to go with your legs. Maybe you're going to use your strap. I'm going to go nice and wide though. Point the toes up a little bit. Lengthen through your spine. Inhale so that the exhale can tip you forward. And just close your eyes and let's enjoy a few breaths here. Maybe about 3 more breaths. Feeling the length through the leg. Using an inhale to lift if you are folding. Maybe hugging your knees back in towards the chest. We're going to be laying down on our backs. Maybe you want to roll down nice and slow. Once you get down, just walk your feet in a little bit closer. Maybe sway your knees side to side. But we will be twisting. So you can tip your legs over to the left if you want to use your pillow, your strap, nothing at all. Stack your legs, cross your legs, just reach your arms out wide to weigh down the shoulders. Breathe a little bit deeper to get your belly moving. With your next inhale, I consider lifting your legs up. Come on out of the twist, just recenter yourself. A sway of the knees maybe, and then you can switch to the other side. Do something similar with your legs, reaching the arms back out. Breathing just a little bit deeper. Using an inhale to bring your legs all the way back up and out of your twist. You might sway the knee. You could hug them to your chest if you wanted. Just gently massage your back against the ground. Start to let your body get heavy. Eventually send your legs out long too. Or finding your way to whatever Shavasana is going to look like for you today. Close your eye. Slow everything down. You can slowly start to move. Maybe that is just a deeper breath in and out. Maybe that turns into a nice deep breath in and a reach of your arms up and above your head for a stretch. You can bend your knees so you can roll over. And find your way up to a comfy seat when you're ready. Bring your hands together. Awesome practice, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend, and we will see you all next week. Namaste.